Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to match number 3 of this year's Aircel Chennai Open. We are waiting for a doubles match. As you see the 4 players on court, Rajiv Ram and Rohan Bopanna against Stan Wawrinka and Benoit Paire. Of course, most of the viewers would know Rohan from all his good performances in the doubles last year, in the finals of the Masters in London with Mahesh. They might not know Rajiv Ram as well. He has been a top 100, 150 singles player and a top 50 doubles player, maybe a top 30 at some point in his career. And this is a new pairing. Both men over 6 foot tall, 6'3", and they won their first match handily. So this is the quarterfinal action with Wawrinka and Paire, who also beat an Indian team in the first round.
Thank you.
Residence Avignon in France, ranking of 382, turned pro 2007 with a career best of 310. There, of course, Rohasti with Mahesh. They won the Paris indoors, one of the 1000 tournaments, finaled in Shanghai, and finaled in the London Masters. So had a very good October and November season, which helped both his ranking and his bank account. Some of the highlights from the previous match. Somdev a little bit outgunned by the number 6 player in the world. That was the first break in the first set. Burdish with 1 break in the first set and 2 in the second. The serve was pretty flawless, Thomas Burdish. So he played a pretty flawless match altogether. Match point 6-3, 6-1 for the top seed. As always, Somdev gave it everything he had.
And the proponents to the left of the chair of fire playing together for the first time. Of course, will continue playing together for the rest of the year. And between them,
well, one of our players on court today, Benoit Paire, visited the Marks and Spencer store with his wife yesterday. Marks and Spencer is, of course, the official fashion partner for the Aircel Chennai Open 2013. Marks and Spencer staffs wished Paire best of luck for the Aircel Open by cutting this beautiful cake. Let's take a look at this cake. Wow! Why didn't somebody give me a piece of that? We could do with some cake like that up here. Look at that beautiful store in Chennai. They already have one and apparently have plans to open 2 more. There's Benoit with his wife walking around the store and greeting the staff. All the players doing their part in trying to help out the sponsors. So you had seen pictures of that lovely fashion show that we had on Sunday. All with Marks and Spencer's clothes being used by the male and the female models. The male models, of course, being the tennis players.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Joining me in the commentary box right now, Charu Sharma, after his duties as presenter. Welcome, Charu.
Well, thank you very much. Just a very minor duty that pulls me away from where I'd rather be, right here next to you in the commentary box. But
not so sure about that.
well, you know, this is far more comfortable. It's air conditioned.
That's true.
It's all, you know,
it's all good, as they say. Okay.
Yeah, you got a fabulous arrangement here. Tea on the boil, whenever.
Tea on the boil.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one for the Indiana Indians.
Indiana Indians, that's true. Because this Benoit Paire Wawrinka combination struggled a bit in the first round. got through in a 10-7 final set match tiebreaker against the two other Indians who were wild-carded into the tournament, Sanam Singh and Vishnuvardhan, in the last round.
Well, in a sense, this is a classic encounter between two very good singles players, certainly Stan, and we know he can play doubles because of the gold medal, which I forgot to announce, by the way, on court. But we've done that enough times about the Beijing Olympics. And playing against two doubles specialists. So today is... today we'll find out whether it pays, Sanam Singh to the right, who lost, of course, to this pair earlier on. We'll find out whether doubles specialists can hold their own against people who play singles and occasionally combine to play some excellent doubles.
Well, we shall see. But the other day, I was watching the match and the tiebreak in particular, and the boys, Sanam and Vishnu, certainly had their chances. Very unlucky. They were 7-all in the tiebreaker, and it doesn't get much closer than that. You play for an hour and a half, comes down to 3 points. So they could have won, and these two guys are far more experienced doubles players, especially they played at the highest levels. And Rajiv has also played at a high level, though it could... I'd like to see how they play together, and more interested to see which side Rajiv plays. And we're looking at Sanam Singh there, who lost in the first round of the doubles, and he played a great match in the qualifying against Vishnuvardhan. Believe it or not, the doubles partners played each other singles qualies, and Sanam had his chances.
So boom boom BOPANNA starting it out for the Indo-US combination, and that's the big strength. Both these guys tall, serve big, and they're very adequate at the net.
Well, now with the new format of the no-ad scoring system, the pressure is always on, especially when you're serving. Can't afford any loose points like that right there. Oh, yes. What a pickup. I thought the ball had gotten over his head, but Rajiv quick to get back.
And a wonderfully angled overhead. Wasn't easy at all, nor was that volley. And then leaping back.
Being 6'3" or 4 helps. Oh, that's lucky. PAIRE certainly had a good look at that, but dumped it in the net. Is that WAWRINKA? Yes, that was WAWRINKA. Good body serve. Winning the first game for the Indo-Indiana combination. Actually, we call it Bangalore, Indiana, Indiana combination.
Well, better than that, actually. If you say Carmel, Indiana, you can say Karnataka, India. You know.
Carmel, Karnataka. Sounds like an ice cream.
Well, as long as their tennis on court is as smooth.
It's as smooth. Well, I guess it's Rajiv in the deuce court and Rohan in the ad.
Yeah, Rohan loves playing ad court, and he's got that wonderful single-hand backhand return low over the net. It's a hit and miss, actually.
Very dangerous. Yes, exactly. The key is to
hit or miss.
The key is to hit it in the right time. You miss all the rest. Ooh.
In.
Yes, got it. PAIRE just a little off with his judgment.
Well, it was pretty high over the net, but plenty of topspin. That's the return of
BOPANNA, but Rajiv went down 6-4, 6-1. But here the boys up a break. 3-love in the first set.
Time.
You're watching live coverage of Day 4 of the Aircel Chennai Open 2013. The third seeds, BOPANNA and Rajiv Ram, for the moment handsomely in lead. Oh, wonderfully angled. Rajiv is on song. BOPANNA's been missing a few, but of course it's all a combination in the end. Make a few, miss a few. Good pick up by PAIRE, but did nothing with it. And nice whipped cross-court winner by Rajiv. So third seed's motoring along, a break up and looking pretty good. Well, that's the second time WAWRINKA has missed a very, very makeable volley.
Well, if they break this serve, the set is pretty much over. And this is a huge point for the Swiss-French team.
Time not.
It's the first one that he has dumped in the net. But Benoit Paire had a very good win in the singles earlier, beating the Israeli Dudi Sela 6-love, 6-1. So he is now in the quarterfinal. Yes, that's better.
Yeah, they're both alive in the singles draw. Luckily for them, of course, in different halves of the draw. WAWRINKA in the lower half and Benoit Paire making progress in the upper half. The singles draw. He's up against Cilic next. That won't be too much fun.
Well, Cilic had the work cut out for him today. Oh, and a double by Benoit Paire gives the Indians 2 break points. Rohan hasn't quite got his returns going just yet. He needs to see the ball a little better. And the second serve. Rajiv attempting to help his partner out. Well done. Big backhand straight at WAWRINKA, getting the second break.
That was impressive by Rohan. Normally by the third, fourth shot, you can expect really big miss or a big winner. But he kept firm with his ground strokes, and ultimately WAWRINKA with the error.
Well, Stan has volleyed very poorly today. Missed a lot of easy ones, and that one was not as easy. It was hit straight at him with a lot of pace, but he's really dumped some fairly simple volleys. Well, the Indiana team moving along nicely. Well done. Just casually pushed it down the line. He got there so well in time. He read this drop shot so well, and just how casual was that? Rohan with his first double. Paire has a very straight up stance for his return of serve. Normally plays more in the crouched position, but he's straight up. Unusual. WAWRINKA more classic in his stance. Rohan pretty much in the 200s with his first serve. Wawrinka has done nothing so far.
Yeah, well, I have a point I'd like you to expand on, but perhaps not right now, because we're threatened with a 5-love here. It is game point.
It is.
There we go. So Rohan Bopanna and Rajiv Ram, the third seeds, 5-love up in the opening set. They are having a good time here on centre court.
Time.
The crowd in Chennai, as we watch Rohan's family there enjoying the action. The boys up 5-love, the Indo-Indiana combination. 5-love up against the Swiss-French pair. Took all of 14 minutes. So Wawrinka has to really pull his socks up. He's done nothing so far. Dumped a lot of volleys. What was that? Just bad communication with the two players. The ball is way up the middle. Just look at this. It's not even close to the line. And Wawrinka half asleep.
Oh. Big swing volley by Rohan Bopanna. I'm glad that Wawrinka can see the lighter side of that. It came rocketing back at him.
Did you see that half volley he picked up? He looks like he was strolling into the net. Moving in slow motion. Oh, missed it. This could be 6-love very easily. And you never see that in doubles anymore. Look at this.
No.
It's supposed to be a drop volley, but more like a lob volley. And about 10 feet over the net.
Well, I'm wondering if that's an embarrassed smile. It ought to be.
Look at this. Yes. He's going to hit it right into your racket. I mean, that's probably one of the worst service games I've ever seen. And now a bagel, what we call a bagel, a quick 6-love for the Indo-Indiana combination. 16 minutes, one set. Amazing. 6-love to the Bopanna Ram team. Well, that's probably the quickest first set we've ever seen in doubles at the Chennai Open over the last 10 years. 16 minutes for Bopanna and Rajiv Ram to get that set over Pair and Wawrinka. 6-love.
Individually, of course, they're not bad, Pair and Wawrinka, and need I remind anyone that Wawrinka is the Olympic gold medal winner from Beijing 2008. Of course, he's partnering Roger Federer.
Oh yes, got that. Well, I think he's got to wake up pretty soon if he wants to make a match of this. Casual volley from Rajiv Ram, and this one was hooked in so well. A la Federer. It's gone.
Wawrinka is happy to challenge that serve. It did look very close to the line though. A fair challenge. Just clipped the line. Unluckily for Wawrinka. But you can see why he chose to challenge it. From his angle, it must have looked like it slid past the line.
Wawrinka and Mr. Pair have 2 challenges remaining.
Wasn't that brilliant? So 2 wonderful points by the Swiss-French combination. One, Wawrinka hooking it back, and now Benoit Paire also
threading the needle. Beautiful. Look at that. Perfect placement. Now a chance. Oh, a beautifully dipped forehand from Paire. And all of a sudden 3 break points. They've certainly woken up. A real chance for the Swiss-French team. Jammed him with that second serve. Good one. Rajiv can mix up his serve very well, and that body serve is so effective.
You mentioned that he's patterned his serve and a couple of other things on Pete Sampras, which is fair enough, but one of the many things he doesn't do is stick his tongue out on the serve.
Yes. Oh, yes, there it is. Rohan just caught napping there. And a break in the first game for the Swiss-French team. Look at this right here. Rajiv into the forehand and a slight mishit that perhaps Rohan could have got his hand on, but let go and fell in.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It was probably a mishit because on the basis of how high it was travelling over the net, Rohan did decide to leave it. Didn't really beat him.
Well, we'll see if they can consolidate this lead. They're not natural volleyers, especially Paire. You know, he's forcing himself to come to the net on the second serve, which might or might not be a good idea. But that was a makeable volley. Oh, that's not good. Rohan still hasn't got his timing right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I did talk up that backhand return of his, but, but he is.
I think you put the jinx on him. That's what you did.
Proving me wrong.
You definitely jinxed him there, Charu.
And in fact, he is losing confidence with his backhand return to such an extent he's running around it, playing the forehand. A couple of times, you noticed?
Yes.
13, 15.
Oh, that's a great serve. Perfectly placed. 172 on the speed gun. Now, why would he go at the net guy when the other guy is at the back of the court? I mean, it's not like Rajiv was moving anywhere. And even if that ball had gone over the net, Rajiv probably put it away. That is just bad strategy. 30 all.
So many players, it's sort of like a bragging right.
Oh, great return. Brilliant. Wawrinka moving to his right, and Rajiv saw him out of the corner of his eye. now 2 break points to break right back.
It was an easy shot to play, but Raji played it well. Just to finish that thought, a lot of players went for bragging right to try and hit at the net player and get away with it. You know, hit it hard and make it look good. But
no, it's good to keep him honest. I understand that, but you know, when you have a guy at the back of the court, it seems foolhardy, especially on a big point. Okay, second serve for Rohan. Oh, what a second serve! Not much you can do about that. 166 kilometers an hour.
I think Rohan's challenging it, which is not going to work out because I was well in, and so it was. Should I say I thought that was well in, so it is.
Mr. BOPANNA and Mr. Ram have 2 challenges.
Who's taking this? It's the 3-all point, deciding point. I would think Rajiv. Yeah, he returned very well. Got a really sharp first serve pair. 203. Oh.
Game pair, WAWRINKA lead 2 games to none.
That was a little unlucky. 2 chances to break right back and didn't make it. The Swiss-French pair has certainly come alive. Oh, bad miss. Well, he did the right thing going down the middle, but just flattened it out a little too much. That's it. Great serve.
15 over.
Rohan serving average speed of about 200k.
Net, second serve.
I think it was long. And a challenge by the French-Swiss team. Oh, well in. Good challenge from WAWRINKA. Now more trouble for the Indiana combination. Ooh, lousy time for a double.
15-40.
3 break points again for this team. It's amazing how the fortunes in this match have swung from side to side. The first set, the French-Swiss combination could not make anything happen, and now it's the other way around. Another double. Very unusual, 2 in a row, and now WAWRINKA and pair up 3-love double break in the second set, having lost the first 6-love.
Time.
Well, an amazing turnaround in this quarterfinal doubles at the Aircel Chennai Open. PAIRE and WAWRINKA, who looked half asleep in the first set and got beat 6-love in 16 minutes, have turned the match completely on its head. Oh, look at the hands on that.
You can make a volley to save his life in the opening set, but
neither
nice
one of
hands.
them.
Yeah.
That was beautifully done. Nice touch. Soft hands from PAIRE.
And BOPANNA really is finding it very difficult to find his range with the backhand returns. That's not fetching them any points at all.
I think Shauri, you definitely jinxed him. It's your fault.
All my fault.
It is completely your fault. Oh, made a mess of that one. Certainly wasn't expecting the ball to be hit straight at him. PAIRE.
Yeah, his eyes had moved right, already waiting for the cross court.
It's long.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful angle.
See what I mean about the Rohan BOPANNA backhand?
There's that backhand you were talking about. Been waiting for it all evening. Look at this. Well, this was a good one, but this was a beauty. This one right here. Got down for it so well. Caught the ball right in the middle of the strings. So 30-all.
40.
Rajiv was making all the returns in the first set. Missed a couple here. Playing the I formation. Oh, nicely done. How quickly he was into the net, WAWRINKA. 4-love to the Swiss-French team.
And he wasn't doing that in the opening set. He was hanging back.
He was asleep, I'm telling you. He maybe had some coffee in between or something, woke him up.
Well, it's been a little bizarre, this set.
I've never
These
seen
two.
this before in all my years of watching tennis. 6-love and 4-love to the other team. All in 30 minutes. Amazing. 30 minutes on the clock. Almost 2 sets.
I'm sure Rajiv and Rohan BOPANNA must be more than a touch anxious at this turnaround.
Nice volley, solid.
That was a big forehand by Stan Wawrinka. And how rock solid was Rohan BOPANNA on that volley. Good stuff.
I think there's a challenge here.
Well, it looked in from the sideline. I wonder if it was long. On the line.
13. Mr. WAWRINKA have one challenge remaining. 14.
Oh, great serve. Good angle.
That's how he was serving the first set. Just got into a bit of a hole at the start of the second. Got broken, but he is back. Rajiv Ram.
And a quick service game for the Indians. And PAIRE WAWRINKA still up 2 breaks. 1 break rather at 4-1. 2 breaks in the second set. Well, incredible turnaround for PAIRE and WAWRINKA in the second set. From losing the first set 6-love, they won 4 straight games to get up 4-love in the second. And Rajiv finally held serve to make this somewhat of a contest. Well, he's the man to play at the net, PAIRE, but handled himself very well at that point. Well, they seem to be having a good time, smiling and being most casual about it. I guess they're both in the quarterfinal of the singles, nothing to lose.
Well, I can understand them smiling and having a good time now, but they were doing so in the opening set as well. Went down top 6.
Look at that volley. Not the prettiest volley, Benoit PAIRE, right into Rajiv's forehand. Fairly young PAIRE, is only 23. Well done, beautiful forehand down the line. Except for that one service game where he lost serve first game of the second set, Rajiv has played very well. Classic doubles.
Yeah, giving WAWRINKA a taste of his own medicine. Swinging that back in that forehand.
Missed it.
15-14.
Chance to break right back. But this is the serve that they should work on, PAIRE, because I think it's certainly vulnerable. Yes, great shot. Straight at WAWRINKA. And they could really get back into the set.
Well, I think they must, because the super tiebreak could really go anywhere. And much as these two serve well, you never know. And if you can somehow get another break back and be level, that would be ideal. For now, of course, Rohan's serve, which ordinarily he would expect to hold, got broken first time around the second set. A few double faults in there.
2 of them back to back. Very unusual. Good cross by Rajiv. Sign of a good doubles player who always looks for the poach down the middle, like this right here. WAWRINKA reaching for that. This, of course, easy put away.
Good spin on that second serve by Rohan. Ball was up in the air for a long time for Rajiv to be able to poach.
That's a great return. Great backhand. Right into the slot. Rohan's second serve. PAIRE leaned into it. These guys are realizing they could still lose the set.
Oh. 13-15.
Just long. Good hands. Great hands. First one was good hands. Second one was great hands from Rajiv Ram.
That's the way to bring a crowd to life. Almost miraculous. Here it is again.
Well, this
Big
one right here.
backhand.
Had his racket in the right spot. Perfect. Now 3 game points for this team here. All they need is 1. Now set getting a lot closer with Rajiv and Rohan doing 3 straight games. 4 games to 3 to the PAIRE WAWRINKA combination, the second set, having lost the first.
time.
The second set a lot closer than it was 10 minutes ago, with a break back from BOPANNA and Ram, though the French Swiss team still a break up at 4-3. It was 4-love at one point. That was a bad miss by Rajiv. WAWRINKA wasn't even coming to the net. He knows he should have made that. Yes. Firm hands out in front. Pair ready for that heavy forehand from BOPANNA. Yep, slight mishit. Paired easy put away. With that quick 4 points for the Swiss-French team. A lead of 5-3, and BOPANNA and Rajiv Ram having to hold serve to stay in this second set. Well, they've got to hold serve here so they can make pair serve it out. Just long.
Yeah, Rajiv's been serving well, so they would expect to hold. But the next service game of Benoit pair, as you mentioned, Anand, is the key.
Nice pickup, nice low backhand volley from Rajiv Ram off of a good return from pair.
Well, WAWRINKA was expecting that backhand volley to go cross court, and he had to change direction as Rajiv sent it up the line.
Another heavy forehand from the Swiss, forcing the error. Very close, that smash. In, called in. Trying to mix up his serves, Ram. Yeah, nicely done. And with that, the Ram-BOPANNA combination closes the gap to 5-4 in the second set, having won the first set 6-love. Well, 6 love and 4-5 for the Indians, with a chance to break back now and level the match. Quarterfinal action at the Aircel Chennai Open. And this is the serve they've been able to break. And not if he puts in big first serves like that.
15 love.
Well, if Bopanna's returns off the backhand were ever to work, now's the time.
Just goes after that first serve. Benoit pair. No. Just wide. Well, out of the corner of his eye, he saw Wawrinka move over slightly to his left and went for a bit too much. 2 points from the match tiebreaker. Oh yes. Great forehand from the Frenchman.
I got a sense that Rohan reached it. Perhaps he thought it was sailing long. Or am I imagining the fact that he got to it at the net?
Very weird move there from Wawrinka. Crossed on the second serve and his partner didn't come to the net. He's going after that first serve and missing 3 in a row. Six games to 4 to Wawrinka and pair.
6 games to 4.
Now we're into the super tiebreaker, or the match tiebreaker it's called.
After the changeover, 10-point match tiebreaker will decide this match.
Match tiebreaker, of course, first to 10 points with a margin of 2 wins this match. Always a nerve-wracking thing.
One serve only. 3 balls. 3. Time.
Well,
Final 6.
a super tiebreaker or a match tiebreaker is going to decide this match, with Rohan starting it off and a clean ace.
Swerved it in at 195, but the first set taking only 16 minutes, the second all of half an hour. And these are always tense moments, Anand. Could go either way.
It could certainly go either way. Wawrinka not even sure which side he's supposed to serve. Oh yeah, no. Just wide.
1-all.
A two-handed smash from Benoit pair. Stan Wawrinka forgot which side he's supposed to serve to. No. Well, this is exactly where the Swiss-French team were in the first match. a match tiebreak against Vishnu and Sanam. Back in the same position against the number 3 seeds.
First 2 sets were quite the reverse, though.
True.
So much of the match tiebreak is down to good serving.
Makeable volley.
3-1, pair WAWRINKA.
Amazing if they pull this match out after getting bageled in the first set. This is a critical point for the Indo-American combination. Oh, 2 bad points, shocking points for Rajiv Ram. A missed backhand volley in a double.
Well, that's a pity because not that you want to choose one player over the other, but Rajiv has so far had a pretty good run in this match. Returning well, making quite a few volleys, staying tough with the ground strokes.
Really a shame because he's played so well this match. They've got to get one of these 2 serves back.
5-1.
Not that one.
Great first serve. Players switch ends after 6 points. The Swiss-French team well in command.
1 serve from this side.
Looking very concerned, Bopanna's wife. Well, after winning that first point on an ace, they've lost the next 5, so they better make something happen and real soon.
I think a number of people in the stadium, not just Rohan's wife, a little stunned by the turnaround. Might have allowed themselves a bit of a smile after that 6-love in the opening set, but it hasn't really happened for them thereafter.
Two quick service points from the French.
6-1, pair WAWRINKA.
Lady on the right seems to be in shock. One 6 down. Desperately need these 2 points. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant forehand return. Off of a very good Bopanna serve. Just watch this. Uses the power of the Rohan serve, just block it down the line. Rajiv caught napping. 1-7. Oh. Rajiv moved in, didn't make the volley, and Bopanna pushed it long. Comedy of errors. 8-1. Never seen a tiebreaker go so quickly.
Will require a miracle now for the third seeds to claw their way back.
This is just absolutely amazing to watch. After a 6-love first set where these 2 guys didn't even wake up, now they're got 10 match points or 9 match points. What a turnaround. Has to be the most one-sided tiebreaker of all time. And a very quick win. 10 points to 1 for the Swiss-French team over the number 3 seeds. 10-1 the final set tiebreaker.
Well, it does boggle the mind. Rajiv Ram, Rohan Bopanna, both very experienced doubles players. Of course, are planning to now play the rest of the season, so this will be a bit of a wake-up call. Can't afford to take it easy. And 6-love in the opening set, they would have allowed themselves a tiny thought of how they will sail into the next round, but didn't Paire and WAWRINKA come back strongly. 4-love up they were in the second set, and of course that super tiebreak, just incredible.
Just completely got away from the Indians after that first ace from Bopes. As you look at the stats, 66% first serves for the Indians as opposed to 47%. Quite amazing for the winning team. Aces pretty close. Double falls 3-1. Winners 15-14. Really nothing much to choose. Unforced errors 15-17. 4 break points to 2 won by the Indians. As it turns out, they played a very, very poor tiebreaker, especially those 2 points from Rajiv, a double and a missed backhand volley, starting the downhill trend.
Well, they almost seemed shell-shocked in that super tiebreak. Nothing went right for them, missed all the volleys, couldn't make the ground strokes as well. I think they probably let their minds wander a bit about how are we in this position all of a sudden, fighting in the super tiebreak. At any rate, we'll try and find out from them later what happened. They will be disappointed starting out this year when they will be playing together in not very memorable fashion. WAWRINKA, of course, getting better and better with that cricket bat, but the BOPANNA camp, seen here once again, should be, understandably disappointed. But this is only the start of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of tennis to follow. And Rohan and Rajiv, very highly ranked doubles players. It's quite likely that they will do a little bit of winning as they go along in 2013. So we are through now with our first doubles match on centre court. The third seeds not surviving. And of course, neither did Leander Paes and his partner. The second seeds, bottom half of the draw, also went out in the opening round. It has been a bit disappointing from a local interest point of view. And of course, also from the tournament, because Leander so highly rated, so too Rohan and Rajiv. But we've still got Mahesh Bhupati along with Daniel Nestor. What a fabulous combination that is. They are the top seeds and they'll be taking on Monroe and Klaassen in just a short while. So we'll see whether the winner of 131 titles together can go into the next round. But that will be after this very short break. Stay with us.